friends, Amanda here. Welcome back to Handmade Now Hallmark. Today I've got this beautiful floral card featuring a beautiful embossed folder and some other amazing products just in time for Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. So today I'm using a embossing folder from Spellbinders. This is called the Tufted embossing folder and it is just beautiful. I love it so much. I was looking for an embossing folder that I can use for quick simple backgrounds, and this is definitely it. It looks like a tufted pillow or cushion, and I just love it so much. It's so pretty, and I wanted to do it on white to really accent the florals that I'm going to be doing here as well, and it's just lovely. I love it so much. So the stamp set that I'm using today is from Simon Says Stamp, and this is called Blooming Meadow. I have used this stamp set in the past to create a couple of cards, probably a year ago, if not a little bit longer. And I used both types of stamps in this. So there are the outline stamps, which I am using today, and then there's also stamps that you can use if you don't want to color them. You can stamp the color on the inside, which is a really quick and easy way to make some cards. But today I felt like doing some Copic coloring, so that's what I'm going to do today. I am using some Simon Says 100-pound cardstock, and I'm using some intense black ink because I am using my Copics. Both of these are Copic marker friendly, and I'm stamping down all of the lined images, including the leaves and the buds. I am going to stamp another set of leaves and the bud as well, just so I have a nice full kind of arrangement of flowers. And I just love how these turned out. I love that you can do either coloring with this set or stamping. It would be really cool to do a background with just the kind of the fill-in colors. The last card that I created, I did the fill-ins with Distress Oxide inks, excuse me. And then I embossed the outlines over top of them in white. Turned out really pretty. I'll make sure to link it here so you guys can go check out that video as well. But this is such a really versatile set. You can use it for all seasons. Excuse me, not all seasons. You definitely can't use it in winter, but I am definitely feeling the spring vibes. I am definitely over winter. I mentioned this in my last video that I'm done with it. I am ready for spring and all the pretty things, all the colors, all the things. So that's why I decided to do another floral card today, and it's kind of a Valentine's card as well. So I'm going to get right into the coloring here. I am going to list all of the colors here on the screen, and I'm going to put on a little bit of music for you to enjoy. And once I am all done coloring, we'll come back and finish up this card together.
Train just left this town while I'm slowly heading back to my apartment. I'm not asking for your thoughts, I'm just thinking out loud in the darkness. Ooh, there's no point. Someone said your heart Still I can't ignore the pain. It's the only thing that tells me I'm breathing. I lost you from the start. Someone said your heart is golden. All I got was my heart broken. I can see the dawn is coming just for you, for you. Someone said your heart is golden. All I got was my heart broken. I can see the dawn is coming just for you. It's just for you. Oh, it's just for you. For you.
Once I had all of those colored and die cut using the coordinating dies, I'm going to work on my greeting. This greeting comes from the Inside Kindness stamp set from Honeybee, and it's one of my favorites. I haven't used it in such a long time. I've been so behind on all of my card making, and I know that I've mentioned this in the past, that I do apologize for those who have subscribed and have been wanting to know where I've been, but I've definitely gone through my stash and found all of the things that I love, and I'm getting back into it slowly, but I'm getting there, and I'm just loving every minute of it. It really is nice and relaxing being able to do my card making again. So I took this greeting, I Love Us, and I stamped it down on some black cardstock with some sticky ink and did some heat embossing. And I just love the way that this turned out, and I added this really pretty heart frame. This comes from Whimsy Stamps, excuse me. It's the Connected Hearts frame die, and I just wanted something in the background to kind of be a placeholder for all of my florals. I didn't want to do just a plain gold frame, which I have done in the past. I wanted to do something kind of unique. And for Valentine's Day, I'm not really one for Valentine's Day. It's not my favorite holiday, but this just felt really pretty and elegant to go with the style of my card. And I attached that tufted piece of cardstock to my card base, which is a top folding A2 size card base. And I adhered it down with score tape because I didn't think liquid adhesive would work well with all of the dimension that's on it. So I did use score tape, and it adhered it down beautifully. Next, for my heart frame here, I am going to use some liquid glue. I had thought about popping it up, but I didn't want to cut any really thin pieces of foam adhesive, and I didn't want to have to do any more die cutting. So I just decided to adhere this down nice and flat with some liquid glue, left some space if I wanted some areas where I didn't glue it down in case I decided to tuck in the greenery into that. But in the end, I just popped up some of the florals themselves and did a lot of tucking around the florals instead of the frame itself. Now, most of the frame does get covered up, but you can still get the shape of the heart with the flowers on top. You can still see that it is a heart shape. So this is really versatile. I love it so much. Definitely for Valentine's Day or just a general all-around love card. Super cute. I am popping up these two bigger florals with some foam squares, and then I'm going to tuck in all of the other elements around those to create a really pretty arrangement. I've never really been good at doing these sort of arrangements, but I kind of just went with my gut and went with what I felt looked the best the first time around. I didn't shift anything. I tried not to move anything around after I got it placed, and I absolutely loved the way it turned out. I love these beautiful florals. They are so pretty. I could definitely see them colored in shades of blue. As for like forget-me-nots or anything like that, they are just so pretty. And I love the greenery as well. And the little buds are my favorite. I love those so much. Once I'm happy with my arrangement here and I have room for my greeting, I'm going to be using some liquid glue to adhere all of these down. Super easy, super quick. I wasn't too worried about putting things where I didn't want them because I left everything in place and I just pulled them out and glued them in and made sure that I didn't like bump the sheet or anything, because I love the way that these were layered in here. I could definitely see an entire background filled with these, doing all of like the big florals popped up and then the greenery tucked around. I think it would make for such a really pretty background. You could even stamp it and do some colored pencil coloring. I know it would be a ton of work, but I think on craft, doing a whole background with these would be super pretty, and I know it would be really time consuming and very long video, but I definitely could see myself doing that. I'm just so drawn to this set. It's so pretty. I loved it the first time that I used it, and using it again after shopping my stash just really got me into the crafting mood, and I was super excited about it. I can't wait to create more with this set and do some other really fun things for the spring. This is just one of the many card ideas that I have in mind, especially with this tufted background. It is so versatile and really makes for a fun and interesting background. For my greeting, I'm going to pop it up with those same foam squares and kind of nestle it in there. I was really debating on what color to do with this, but I really love the black on white. It really stands out, doesn't take away from what's going on in the background, kind of pulls the black in from the outline of the flowers, and just really pops amongst all those pretty colors. The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Stardust glitter pen. As you guys know, this has become a new favorite, and I'm going to add some sparkle and shine to the center of the flowers here, just to add a little bit of pop of shimmer and shine. And then I'm also going to go in with my Nuvo Aqua shimmer pen and add shimmer to my greeting and to the flowers themselves. You can never go wrong with too much shimmer, especially on a beautiful card like this. And that will finish up this card for today. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and taking the time to watch my videos. I really appreciate it, and it helps me bring all of this content to you. If you did enjoy the video, please consider hitting that like button as well as the subscribe so you don't miss out on any more videos here at my YouTube channel. Again, I appreciate you stopping by, and I can't wait to share with you the next videos. I'll see you again soon. Bye!
On screen, I've got a few videos that I think you'll enjoy. Consider hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more videos at my YouTube channel.